If you've ever been frustrated trying to find a place to park, one Melbourne businessman may have come up with the perfect solution. Francis Armstrong has created a website that you can use to find an available inner city parking spot at a pretty reasonable rate. But now, one local council says he's probably breaking the law. Well, Francis Armstrong joins us now from Melbourne, and from our GTV studios, the Mayor of the City of Yarra, Councillor Kaye Meadows. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Councillor.
Francis, let me start with you. Where did this idea come from? How'd you come up with this?
It's actually came from a need that we had at work. The company that operates Findacarpark.com operates in a building that has 2 car spaces, which clearly wasn't enough for all the employees of my company. So what my employees have been doing is that they've been just feeding the meters locally and moving the cars every 2 hours. This was becoming an expensive exercise for them, obviously. So we've done a mail out to the local residents, and that's how they were able to secure their parking spaces.
All right, so you did a mail out to the residents around your business premises, and that obviously gave you an idea that if you were looking for something like this, lots of other people might be as well, yes?
Correct.
All right, so what happens? Is it the case that I might have my carport free during the day, so I'm prepared to lease it out and I advertise it on your website? Is that the way it works?
That's right. Most of the spaces available on the website right now are actually spaces that are vacant during the day. The Findacarpark.com caters for people that already drive, essentially, and it provides them with an option, with a choice. So it's not, it doesn't target, Findacarpark.com does not target people that actually take the public transport.
Okay.
As much as the concept is a good concept, to suggest that public transport users might be swayed in their behaviour because of Findacarpark I don't think is tenable.
Okay, you figure that you're targeting people who are going to use their cars anyway. Councillor Meadows, what is wrong with this plan? It sounds like pretty good sense.
Tracy, this is one of those circumstances where you might think that you can just do whatever you like on your land, and I guess most people would think that that was the case. However, planning laws in different states are actually quite complicated things, and so what that means is that people who are thinking about entering into this really should check the details and make sure that they are in fact able to do this under their various planning laws in their particular state.
But this sounds like a community that's cooperating to solve a problem. If it gets cars off the street, say in your municipality, if it gets them out of shopping centre car parks where maybe they're taking advantage of being able to park there all day long and taking spaces that shoppers would otherwise be using, surely it's good sense.
Tracy, one of the things that our residents tell us that comes up as one of the key top 10 issues is parking and traffic through the inner city. And one of the things that we're keen to try and discourage is people driving into Yarra. So we would rather that people caught public transport into the inner city rather than driving their cars in to Yarra, parking here all day and then driving home again.
Okay, so so you're taking a sort of political view of this, that you don't want people driving, you want to force them onto public transport. One
of the things that we experience here and our residents tell us is a big frustration to them is traffic and parking issues in the inner city. So certainly, as we need to move to a much more sustainable outcome, we believe at the City of Yarra that it's important that we get as many people onto public transport as possible.
Okay, Francis, just very quickly, but how do you get over body corporate rules? Let's say I have an apartment and I have a space available during the day. Do you check with the body corporate whether I am allowed to advertise that space on your website? Do you do that sort of regulatory stuff, or is it up to the person who's...
No,
no.
Up to the person. Our advice to them was that take it on a case-to-case, approach their body corporate, find out the rules that they have on their particular apartment, and so it needs to be done on a case-to-case.
Okay.
And the website is very clear in providing all the information to arm a lot of the users of the website to go and check with the appropriate regulatory bodies, whether it be body corporate or the councils.
All right. Okay, thank you both for your time this morning.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Councillor.